Yes, good afternoon, students. So, in today's class, okay, we will be having a discussion that is regarding the uh, how to remove an element from the tuple. Because in the previous class, okay, we already had a discussion that is regarding the what is the definition of the tuple and how the tuples are going to be created. Okay, so in today's class, okay, we will be having a discussion that is regarding okay how to remove an element from the tuple. Okay, we will be having a discussion. Okay, and then how to update the tuple also we will be having a discussion in this today's class. Okay, so here first of all, okay, the topic that what we are going to discuss here is that how to remove an element, okay, from the tuple. Okay, whether the tuple allows us to do that. First important question, okay, what I will be asking here is that in tuple we can remove an element directly. That is what is the first question I will be asking. And then the second question is that if we in the tuple, okay, the we cannot remove an element means then how can we remove the element? Okay, so these are all the things that you should understand. Okay, so here in this tuple how we can remove an element. Okay, so the tuple does not allow us to remove an element. Okay, directly I am telling about the directly. So here then if I want to remove an element, okay, so how can I remove an element, okay, from the tuple? Okay, so you need to convert a tuple. Okay, you need to convert a tuple into what? You need to convert a given of the given tuple into what? Into the list. And then you can able to perform any of the operations like the remove, and then even you can also update the tuples. Okay, so here now you can notice in this particular example. Okay, so what we have done means here I have taken this tuple is nothing but the name of the tuple. Okay, and then I have taken the element that is the apple, banana, and then the cherry. Okay, and then here first of all in this particular statement, okay, so you can notice here I am converting a given tuple. Okay, that is this tuple is gonna be converted. Okay, so this tuple is gonna be converted into what? It is going to be converted into what? The list. Okay, so how we are going to do that? What is the syntax for converting any of the given tuple into the list means? So here you can notice the syntax here. List in bracket we are going to specify, okay, the tuple name. List, okay, in bracket we are going to specify the tuple name. So here the tuple name that I have taken here it as this tuple. So here that's why I have mentioned here the name of the tuple as this tuple. Okay, and then here see you can notice that since I am going to convert that is the given tuple into the list, so then I could be able to remove an element. Okay, so here if I want to remove an apple, banana, and then the cherry in the tuple, it is not possible. Okay, so for that reason I will be converting any given tuple into the what? List. So how can I do that? Yes, this statement will let you know that how actually we can convert a given tuple into the what? The list. Here you can notice that here that is the y is the nothing but here the variable that I have taken, and then here the list, and then in bracket we will be specifying the tuple name. And then what I will be removing here is that I want to remove an apple. Okay, so for that what I will be using here, y is nothing but the list name dot remove method, and in bracket I am going to specify the values. Okay, and then once after specifying the values, okay, so once after specifying the values here, okay, now next what I will be doing. Okay, obviously that right, the list will help you to what? Through remove an element. Okay, so uh, obviously, okay, you can notice here that the apple is going to be removed. Okay, then when I will be displaying that, you will be getting the output as that is the banana and then the cherry. Okay, it means that the apple is completely being removed. Okay, so this is what is the theoretical explanation about this tuple. Okay, now what we will be looking means we will be having a look into this the practical implementation, okay, about this particular concept. Okay, so here now you can notice that here I will be taking and first of all I will be declaring the tuples here. That is I will be declaring the tuple, that is Here I will be specifying the tuple name as Adi Shankara. Okay, and then here equal to. Okay, I will be specifying here. Okay, and then what I will be doing here is that means, okay, so here I will be specifying the elements. Okay, the tuple name that I have taken it as a Adi Shankara, and then here I will be specifying the branch name as, okay, well, first of all I will be taking the branch name as the EC, then I will be taking the branch name as, that is the computer science I will be taking, and then I will be taking the branch name as, that is the mechanical I will be taking here. Okay, and then, okay, lastly I will be taking, that is the civil. Okay, so here now I'm going to create a tuple, which is already you have noticed or you have learned how to create a tuple. Okay, but in today's class we will learn how can we remove an element from the tuple. No, obviously in theoretical concept you got to know that we cannot remove it, right? So we will be converting it into the list, and then we will be removing. Okay, now here you can notice that. Okay, and then I will be printing here. Okay, and then I will be printing, what is that here? That is the, okay, now we will be having this practical implementation. Okay, already we had, that is how to create a tuple. Okay, now just I will be printing here. Okay, that is here I will be printing the tuple here, right? So when I will be printing, you can clearly notice here in this output here, okay, that we got the output as, that is here EC, CS, okay, and then mechanical, civil, and then the, okay, so all these branches are being displayed. Okay, so that is what when I will be printing, that is the Adi Shankara. Okay, I got the output. Okay, now what I will be doing here is that means in today's concept is all about what, how to remove an element from the tuple, right? So see here, suppose if I want to remove a civil branch. Okay, so civil, I want to remove civil from the tuple name, that is the Adi Shankara. So how can I remove that? So here you can notice that. Okay, so how I can remove an element? Okay, that is the civil. Okay, I want to remove a civil branch, okay, from this, that is the tuple name, that is the Adi Shankara. So how can I do that? Okay, so suppose see here, I will be specifying like this here, that is a remove method directly here, that is Adi Shankara dot remove. Okay, and then in bracket, okay, if I will be using that is if I will be specifying, that is the civil branch here. Okay, so you can clearly notice here that, okay, suppose if I would be specifying here the civil, right? Okay, now when I will be using this, the remove method. Okay, so here in this, the remove method. Okay, but here the civil element or the object will not going to be removed from the Adi Shankara tuple. Why? Means the tuple does not allow us to do any of the modifications. You can notice here is that. So clearly you got that, yes, the tuple object does not allow us to remove, right? So here, even though I will be trying to remove an element, that is the civil, from the Adi Shankara tuple, we couldn't able to do that. Okay, it means that what we are getting out of it from this particular output here is that, yes, tuple does not allow us, okay, to do any of the modifications. Okay, so if I want to remove civil from the Adi Shankara tuple, then how can I do that? Okay, so how can I specify it? Okay, so if you want to remove, okay, that is the civil, okay, department from the Adi Shankara tuple. Okay, so how can you do that? Means first of all you should convert it into the list. So how we can do that? How to convert it into the given list? Okay, now you can clearly notice here, that is I will be taking here, that is y equal to, okay, I will be taking here y equal to list, and then in bracket I will be specifying, okay, that is the tuple name. So what is the tuple name that I have taken? Adi Shankara I have taken. Okay, so here which is the statement that helps you to convert? Means, so this is what is the statement, okay, which helps you to convert that. Okay, y equal to list in bracket Adi Shankara. Okay, so here the Adi Shankara, which is nothing but a tuple here. Okay, that will be converted into the list, and then later we can do the modifications. Okay, so here now we can practically notice here is that, okay, so here, yes, I will be taking now, see here, now that will be converted to the, what is that, the list. Okay, so you can notice that the output, in the output also, whether it is being converted to the list or not. Okay, so now you can clearly notice here in this particular output that yes, obviously the Adi Shankara tuple is going to be converted into the what, the list. Okay, so how we did that? By using the list in bracket the tuple name. Okay, and then how you will be getting, how you will be noticing that it is being converted or not. Okay, you will be noticing that it is being converted or not with the help of the brackets here. Now you can notice here the brackets are the square brackets. So square brackets corresponds to what? Square brackets corresponds to the list. Okay, whereas the round bracket, okay, so the round bracket corresponds to what? Round bracket corresponds to the, that is the tuple. Okay, now here already we have converted now. Okay, so we have converted the given tuple into the list. Now I will be removing an element. Okay, so now I will be, what I will be doing here is that I will be removing an element. Okay, so how I will be removing an element? Okay, that you can notice here, I will be using the list name, and then here that is the remove. Okay, and then here in the bracket, okay, I will be specifying that is the civil. Okay, so here now I have specified like this here. You can notice that here y is nothing but the list name dot, then here the remove method, and then in bracket I will be specifying the civil. Okay, and then once if I enter this one, okay, now if we have committed any of the errors, then it will show the error. Since we have not committed any of the errors, okay, so it is not showing any of the errors. So then now once I will be printing now, okay, that is the list. Now we can check it in the list, okay, whether the element, that is the civil, is going to be removed or not. Okay, so here you can clearly notice, okay, so here you can clearly notice that is here the civil was being present before using the remove method, but after using this the remove method, okay, the civil branch is being completely removed from the list. Okay, from the list you can notice here that only you will be getting the output as, that is the EC, then the computer science, okay, and then the mechanical. Okay, so this is what, okay, so how we cannot make modifications, we cannot remove an element directly from the tuple. We need to convert the tuple into the what, list, and then afterwards with the help of the remove method we could be able to remove the element. Okay, so here we have, in this particular output we have removed the civil. Okay, now after removing that, okay, now it is, you will be getting the list here, right? So then the list has to be converted once again back to the tuple. Okay, so how to do that? Okay, so how to do that? Okay, so that is also a very, very important thing. Okay, so how to do that means, here I will be specifying here the z equal to, then here I will be specifying here the tuple. Okay, and then here in brackets I will be specifying what, here y. Okay, and then I will be entering here. Okay, and then I will be using, that is the print statement. Okay, so here if I could able to use this, that is the print of what, here the z. Okay, so here you can notice, okay, so here you can notice that some of the students might be asking that, what sir, the same is there, EC, CS and mechanical is there, and here also the same EC, CS, mechanical is there. Don't think about that, the element here, think about the brackets. Okay, so here the bracket was the square bracket, but here the bracket was the round bracket. It means that yes, the output, okay, it is going to be whatever that we have got here. Okay, the list, the tuple, okay, the tuple element. Okay, now we can notice here the tuple element is EC, CS, and then the mechanical, but before it was what, EC, CS, mechanical, and then the civil was also being included. Okay, so that is what is the way in which we can remove an element, okay, from the tuple. So here, in order to remove an element from the tuple, what we will be doing, if we use directly a remove method, then what you will be getting, you will be getting an error. Okay, so if you could convert it into the list, and then after converting it into the list, if you could able to use the remove method, then automatically then that will be converted to the form of a, what is that, the, okay, the particular element is going to be removed from the list, and then once if the element is going to be removed from the list, okay, and then we will be converting once again back into the tuple. Okay, so this is how we will be doing the conversion. Okay, now we will be moving into this, that is the theoretical concepts. Okay, so here now we have already noticed how to remove an item. Okay, how to remove an element, we have already noticed that. Okay, so how we can remove an element means, first we will be converting it into the list, and then we will be using the remove method, and then once again we will be converting back the given list into the tuple. Okay, so this is what is all about how we can remove an element from the, that is the tuple. Okay, now the next important thing what we are going to have a discussion here is that, okay, so how to check whether that element is going to be present, okay, in the tuple or not. Okay, so how to check whether that element is going to be present in the tuple or not. Okay, so in what way we can do that. Okay, so here obviously, okay, so here in this particular slide, I want to check whether the apple is present in the tuple name called as this tuple or not. Okay, so here how I can do that, so in what way, okay, I can check that. Okay, so here already you know how to create a tuple here. Okay, that is the tuple name here is the this tuple, and then here equal to, and then in bracket we will be specifying the elements. Okay, that is the apple, banana, and then the cherry I have specified. Okay, and then what I will be doing here is that I will be checking whether the apple is going to be present in this tuple or not. How I will be checking means, I will be using that is the if. Okay, and then here the value. Okay, what item you want to check, or what value you want to check. I want to check that whether the apple is present in this tuple or not. So here if, and then in double quoted we will be specifying the object name or the element name, and then here I will be using the in keyword. Okay, and then here this is the tuple name, and then majority of the students will forgot, okay, to write, that is the colon. This is very very important. If you forgot to write that means, then you will not going to be getting the output at all. Okay, so here what is the syntax here in order to check whether then item is present in the tuple or not means, that is if. Okay, and then here the value, and then here in keyword, then this tuple name. Okay, and then in the next statement I will be printing, yes, the apple is going to be present in the fruits tuple. Okay, then you will be getting the output as yes. Obviously, if the apple is present in that tuple, you will be getting this, yes, apple is in the fruits tuple. So this is what is the theoretical explanation. Okay, now we will be practically implementing it. Okay, we will be practically checking, okay, whether that element is going to be present or not. Okay, so here now you can notice, okay, in this particular output here is that, okay, so here EC, CS, and then the mechanical is there. Now I will check whether EC is present in this particular tuple or not. I will check it. Okay, so how to check that means, okay, so already we already you have noticed that I will be using this if ever, and then here, okay, I will be specifying that is the value. Okay, what value I want to check here? I want to check whether the EC is present. Okay, and then here in, okay, I will be using here in. Okay, in what? In the tuple. Okay, then here colon. So what is the syntax that I have used here? If, and then here the value, and then here in, and this is what is the tuple name. That is what is the tuple name that I have used here. Okay, and then what I will be doing here is that I have entered this one here. Okay, and then what we will be doing means here, okay, so I will be taking the one space here, because if you would not take the space means, then definitely you will be getting the indentation error. So in order to remove that the indentation error. Okay, so I will be giving the space here, and then here I will be printing. Okay, so what I will be printing here is that means, okay, that I will be printing, that is here, yes, I will be printing. Okay, so here you can notice the output here. So what is the output that you got here? Okay, so you can clearly notice here in this particular example that yes, we got the output as, that is the yes. Okay, we got the output as yes. What does this yes corresponds to? Okay, when this yes will be given as an output means, see here you have mentioned if the branch EC, if the branch ECE is present in the what, in Z means what, Z is nothing but a what, Z is nothing but the tuple, right? Yes, if ECE branch is going to be present in this tuple, okay, then we will be printing what, then we will be printing, that is the yes. So that's why see here, here the ECE element, okay, that is this particular element or the object is going to be checked in the tuple. If it is present, then it is going to display you as an output, that is the yes. Obviously here, okay, you can notice that the EC is present, right? So that's why you will be getting the output as, that is the yes. Now we'll check for the element which is not going to be present. Okay, now we are checking that the EC is already present. Okay, now we will check for the other branch whether that is going to be present in this. Okay, so what will be the output of that? Okay, so then you will be getting a clear cut idea here. I will be using here if, and then I will be using, okay, and then I will be specifying here the AI. Okay, I will be specifying here the branch, that is the AI. Okay, and then I will be using, that is here in. Okay, in. Okay, and then I will be checking here, that is the Z. Okay, so what is this Z? Z is nothing but the tuple name. Okay, and then I will be specifying here, that is in the print statement. Okay, so here now I will be specifying it as a, what is that? I will be specifying it as, okay, that is here the yes. Okay, now, okay, you can notice here. Okay, now you can notice here that it is not going to be printing any of the thing here. Okay, so why means because AI branch is not being included in the tuple, right? Because in the tuple, that is the Z, only EC is there, CS is there, and then the mechanical is there. Okay, civil was also there when we created, but with the help of the remove method, okay, how to remove an element from the tuple, we removed that civil. Okay, now we are checking, okay, already we have checked EC is present in the tuple. Yes, we got the output as yes, EC is present in the tuple. Okay, but we are checking the element which is not going to be present here. So here, if AI is present in the what, the tuple here, no, obviously AI is not being present, right? Okay, so that's why here you can notice here this output, it is not going to print the yes. Okay, so if it is present only, then only you will be getting the output as, that is the yes. Okay, so this is what is the practical implementation. Okay, so practically, okay, how to check an element. Okay, now I will check my department here. Okay, so my department is obviously, that is the computer science department. Okay, now I will check whether my department is present in the tuple or not. Okay, so here I will be using, that is CS here. Okay, and then here I will be specifying here, that is the in. Okay, and then here the chat here, and then I will be using, that is the print. Okay, and then I will be using here the double quotation here, and then I will be pressing here the enter. Okay, now you can clearly notice in the output here. Okay, so here obviously, okay, well, that is the my department computer science. Okay, so computer science is going to be present in the tuple here, right? So that's why when I will be checking with the help of this particular statement, that is if computer science is present in the what, the tuple, okay, then the output should be what, yes. Obviously here you got the output as the what, yes. Okay, it means that the CS, okay, is present in what, in the tuple which we have already been created. Okay, so this is how we are going to check whether an item or an element, okay, is going to be present in the tuple or not. Okay, so here now you clearly understood, okay, that is the theoretical practical implementation, okay, about the how to check the item whether it is going to be present in the tuple or not. Okay, now next what we will be having a look into that here, that yes, how to update the tuples. Okay, the next important topic that what we are going to have a discussion here is that how to update the tuple. Can I update a tuple directly? Okay, that is also the one of the important thing. Okay, what you need to understand, can I able to update the tuple directly? Okay, will that the tuple allow me to do that? So obviously, okay, since the tuple is immutable, immutable means what? We cannot able to do the modifications. Okay, so here if you want to do any of the modifications to the tuples means first of all it should be converted into the list. Okay, so and then after converting any of the given tuple into the list, then okay, we can do the modifications in the list, and then we can once again convert back the list into the tuple. Okay, so here you can notice here in this particular example that we have taken apple, banana, and then the cherry. Okay, and then this tuple will be converted in the form of what I, that is the list here. Okay, so how I will be doing that, how I will be doing that means that is a list of x here. Okay, so now y is going to be converted into the what is that, the list here. And then what I will be doing means I will be updating the index number 1 value with the kiwi, kiwi. Okay, and then here it means that what, the banana is going to be replaced by what, the kiwi. Okay, so then you can see the output here. Okay, that is the banana is going to be replaced by the kiwi. Okay, so how y of 1 equal to what is that here, kiwi, I have specified here. Okay, now once again I need to convert the list y into the what is that, the tuple here. So that's what I'm doing here, that is x equal to tuple of y. Okay, and then when I will be printing the value of x, then you will be getting here. So this is how the theoretically we are going to update the tuples. Okay, now we will be looking practically. Okay, so now we will be looking into this, the practical concept. Okay, now here I want to update. Okay, so here what I will be doing here is that means I want to update. Okay, so what I want to update means I want to, okay, that is instead of okay, that is the mechanical branch, I want to include that is the AI branch. Okay, so how can I do that? Okay, so how I can do that? Okay, first of all, okay, you need to check it as whether your print of what is that here, the jet. Okay, I will be printing here the jet here. Then you can notice here that is EC branch is there, computer science branch is there, mechanical is there. So instead of mechanical, I want to do the updation. I want to change the mechanical to the what is that, the AI. So how can I do that? So directly I cannot update the tuples, as you all know that first I should convert it into the water, the list here. Okay, so what I will be doing here, list of what is that here, the z I will be doing. So here now you can notice I am converting the, okay, the tuple z into the water, the list here. Okay, and then I will be printing here. Okay, so then I will be printing, okay, that is the value of the y here. Okay, and then you can notice here that is the round bracket is going to be converted into the square bracket. It means that the tuple is going to be converted into the list. Now we can do the changes here. Okay, now what I will be doing here is that means so here you can notice here that is y dot. Okay, so here how we can do the changes and all. Okay, that is already we have looked into this, that is the theoretically. Okay, that is here in this we have already done that. Okay, how we have done that, y of 1 equal to what is that, kiwi. Y of 1 means what here, this is y is nothing but what, y is nothing but the, that is the list name. Okay, 1 is nothing but the index number, kiwi is nothing but the value. Okay, so similarly, okay, so what I will be doing here is that means in the practical implementation also. So here what I will be doing here, you can notice that y of 1, okay, I will be using. So I want to change the branch mechanical, right? So mechanical is present in the index number, that is the 2. Okay, so that's why I will be, okay, y of 2 equal to what? Okay, and then I will be specifying here that is the ai. Okay, and then you can notice here is that yes, obviously now y of 2, that is the element which is going to be present in the index number 2 is being updated to the ai. Okay, and then now when I will be using this, that is the print statement. Okay, print of, okay, that is I will be using print of, that is y here. Okay, when I will be using, that is the print of y. Okay, so you can notice here that is ai branch is being included. Okay, it means that I have done the changes, I have done the updation to the already existing list here. Now what is the thing here is that means I need to convert the given list into the, what is that, the tuple here. Okay, so how to do that, how to convert the given list into the tuple means, okay, so here obviously I will be using, that is the a equal to, okay, then I will be using tupl a tuple. Okay, and then here I will be specifying the, okay, the, what is that, the list name here. Okay, and then you can notice here that is the list y is going to be converted into the tuple. Okay, and then when I will be printing, okay, so then when I will be printing the value of the a here. Okay, so obviously the output that what you are getting here, okay, you can notice the difference here. Okay, what is the difference that you will be noticing here? It means here the round bracket you will be getting, whereas here you got the, that is the, here you got the square bracket and here you got the round bracket. It indicates that, oh yes, obviously, okay, we converted the given tuple into the list and then we have made the changes, modifications, and then we are once again converting it back into the, what is that, the tuple. Okay, so here this is how the practically, okay, we are going to update, okay, the elements, okay, in the tuple. Okay, so here now you clearly understood about this particular concept. Okay, so here now what we will be doing means, okay, so in the next class, okay, we will be having a discussion, that is, can we delete the tuple completely? That is what the concept that we are going to look into that. Okay, and how to unpack the tuples. Okay, so these are all the things that we will be having a look into this concept in the next class. Okay, so here, yes. Okay, so if anyone is having any of the queries and all, okay, you can ask the doubts. Okay, yes, if you are not having any of the queries and all, okay, then I will be winding up of the today's session. Yes, do you have any of the queries? Yeah, yes, yes, did you understood the today's concepts? Yes, Suprita, 441, the CR, Paninder.
Sir.
Yeah, did you understood the concepts? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
fine, obviously, no doubts, right? Okay.